They were worried the unending saga remained an embarrassment to the Ghana people. Meanwhile, Hubert Osel-Walbeck reports celebrations of this year's Homowo was low.
Annually to commemorate the hunger that afflicted the Ghans many years ago. This year's celebrations, particularly in Gamashi, was low-key, with accompanying rituals restricted. Ajeng Kotoku in the Gan West municipality is one of the traditional areas under Gamashi. Celebrations were not flamboyant, but the traditional dish for the occasion was prepared in earnest. Thereafter, the chief, Ni Takiamwa VI, interacted with his elders in his palace and commenced rituals. Accompanied by his elders, he sprinkled kwekwe in his palace amidst drumming and appellations. He also extended the rituals to parts of the township as a way of giving meaning to the belief of hooting at hunger. He was unhappy celebrations had been plagued with chieftaincy disputes.
Majinye fe ya mancheli me akafe politics. She nane mancheli ntefe politics. Min pa fa Gamashi 7 quarter sef he do lebe dem. No min pa fa ni wonu wo shi ni wotashi. Ni 20 laba na pa wo yega.
At Pokwase, also in the Gan West municipality, preparation of kwekwe began in the morning with scores of women joining hands. The chief of Pokwase, Ni Amano, was equally alarmed that Gan chieftaincy institution was under threat. He urged all factions to bury the hatchet to help promote development.
The Homowo celebrations has been peacefully celebrated in the Jamestown area. TV3 accompanying some schools to the restricted TV3 accompanied some schools who restricted the sprinkling of kwekwe to their family houses. Meanwhile, police positioned personnel in various places to ensure peace and security.
By 10 a.m. when TV3 arrived in Jamestown, police had positioned at the Usher Fort areas. Several police vehicles were on standby, while about 200 personnel also stood alert at the other positions. Horses were also in position awaiting instructions from riders. The Paramount Stool House was virtually taken over by the police, who sat at the entrance. A multi-purpose vehicle had also been positioned at the Blesimanche Palace, while some police personnel wielded batons and tear gas. The Accra Side Police Commander, Chief Superintendent Kofi Jumfobechi, said signs indicated various feuding factions had complied to decisions arrived at the meeting between the Greater Accra Regional Security Council and the chiefs of GAR to avoid sprinkling kwekwe at the respective stool houses.
Every place is secured. All the vantage points have been secured, so you know very well that nobody can interfere with our work now. In case of any eventualities, that's why we are here.
The police had been in position since Wednesday to secure peace and were likely to be in the position till Sunday evening. TV3 caught up with some members of the community who were busy preparing kwekwe and palm nut soup, the traditional dish. The youth actively assisted the elders to ensure the meal was ready before guests arrived.
Manchame pure woni she wa many wa yo sese wa boni wa yo no wa pepepe she amemo ameke anu ne duan mo koklo mpite wo ni pe mo yaka wo wie wo do wa yo yaka ka nyempe ne kan gbo na ebe hingbe no manchame wa mbu amekoko na ame police ame wo ni police fu egba wo na manchame ame gba mana biabano bo hianyelo no titon managin bo hani ma no ko no eyano efet mo ma jija amekpane na mefio konu won wo hia ba no nya ye wo ma no wo yo miemi ajajina ne wo hia hweshi
bonu wo fio kusun ye bi ene je na kan kusun etie no bi antone eja ke ekome fe mo e aba won pa fa ke koni ne keni ne ni ba ke ni bi ne fe ese afo.
By afternoon, tents had been mounted in several areas, while entertainment of various sorts were in session. Vega, Aquashon and a retinue of chiefs led the Asras Tool members to sprinkle pepe in the various clan houses. They were clad in red and musketry was fired as they went along. At the Abola Piamwe, pepe had already been sprinkled, while members were anxiously awaiting their turn to be served the meal. These children were among those who have been served and obviously were enjoying it in unity. The Abola Piamwe is the clan of King Takitaria the first king. The Otublohum Dadeban Manche also paraded the streets leading to the Asha fort amidst appellations in readiness to interact with the subjects.
More celebrations. A man believed to be in his late 30s was founded near the Mata Eco traffic light this morning. He was identified by residents only as a welder.
Residents recalled an alarm from some commuters attracted their attention to the dead body around 5 Saturday morning. They explained a close look at the deceased revealed he had been dumped on the road. The body laid in a supine position with the trousers pulled halfway down. The body was later covered in cloth by some residents. It was not clear whether the alleged killing took place in the area. The police were yet to arrive at the scene.